Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Some don't know the effects they have on others when everything that we do affects our younger brothers and sisters. To me, it seems that the facts have missed us. Who will be there to reach down to hug and kiss us? Frankly, the current state that we're in needs to be discussed. We need to tone down the lust, avoiding the fact that it provides a pleasant rush. But who in this world can you trust? The answer to that is yourself. Don't take what that man says off the bat. Pick that book up off the shelf. That don't mean not to trust. That means to take what he said, think about it, and then come back and discuss. Let's change the world. 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 Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Change up the world for the boys and the girls, because if we don't change it up, we're gonna make it in this world. We need to focus on the present and think less about the past, cause if we keep it up like this, then that's gonna be our fucking know just where you're coming from, the kid, where you're going. So get on your search for knowledge, cause there's power in knowing. We need to pick up more books and read them cover to cover, and have you get the information, pass it to your brother. Spread it to the whole world. If you know it ain't fake, and be surprised the difference in this world that one man can make. It's good and bad in everybody, but you gotta bounce it out. And if we all found that we change the world, no doubt. Change the world. Let's change the world, let's change the world, let's change the world, let's change the world, let's change the world. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. Let me plug in my joint. Let's get it. Hold on. What's good, y'all? What's good, man? I hope everybody's having a good day. This is a different type of stream today, y'all, but I'm working off a different device, so bear with me. I'm not even supposed to be on here right now, but I'm on here, so I got a real good, oh my God, episode for us today, man. Hey, I need all ears today, all support, all the ears. Hit that like button, man. This shit's about to get serious. Okay, they talking about migrants this, migrants that, right? Yeah, we know the migrants coming in and all this and that at the border and all this, but if you go back to history, right? Go back to history and you realize something. I was looking at something last night. I watching a little documentary last night from the CBS News. And CBS, fair use. I'm using your clip. I'm not gonna run your whole documentary, but I'm playing some of this shit. CBS News, fair use. It's public. It's public domain. So look, I seen a documentary last night, y'all. Called Migrant Harvest, right? And then I'm watching it, and I seen it before, but last night, I was something a second time, and then it just really clicks and dawns onto you what's going on or what you're watching. So last night I was watching this shit, and as I'm watching it, I damn near started crying. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, damn, this don't sound too different from what's going on right now. Damn, this don't sound too different than my life situation. Damn, this don't sound too different than the migrants coming across the border and this and that. And so I thought about something. I put one and two together. But before I put one and two together, let me show y'all.
I got about 11, 12 minutes worth of footage, maybe 13 minutes worth of footage, but I've got it broken up into clips. But let me show y'all something, how we think we're all free and we're all this and we're all that, right? You think you're free. You think you're this, you think you're that. But we're all the descendants. And we're just back in 60 years ago, just back in 1960, the realities were rough and rugged for everybody. With this false sense of options we have, with the false sense of illusion of foods and foundations and systems put together now, with these little little fake solutions we think we have now, which are a lot better than what it was, So I'm not disrespecting our country because we came a long way, but let's be real about it. There's not nothing really set up for the people, man. It's up to us to survive. It's always been up to us to survive, and we've always pretty much been on our own. There's a class of haves and there's a class of have-nots. It's just today's class of have-nots are able to purchase some of the things that the haves have. So it makes them be able to blend in visually, where you'll think a nigga might have a little money or something, or he's portraying himself to have a little money or a little status or something, but really he's still a have-not. But it's not about who's got this and who's got that. That's not what this video is about, y'all. If also y'all are paying attention to the migrants on the border of America that have been coming in by the millions, they let in millions of migrants in from all around the world, right? Millions of them, millions. And I'm not against anybody coming into America, because America is a melting pot. You know what I'm saying? And what can we really do at the end of the day? But let me show y'all this footage to show you that you are me, you, us, we were once the migrants. Our ancestors were once the migrants. Our ancestors, our mamas, our grandmamas, migrants. This shit didn't even, this generational thing that people thinking about, it ain't nothing changed over these generations. It just got a little bit more covert and a little bit more covert, man. Let me show y'all something. Please, y'all, fair use. Y'all rock with me, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Listen to this. Hit that like button too, man. Hit that like button. Hold on. Look at this shit, y'all. They got to get behind the line. He said we used to own our slaves. Now we just rent them. I'm gonna read your comment in just a second. And we take the position that it's far better to have thousands of these folks who are
some productive work for at least a few days in the year. This is an American story that begins in Florida and ends in New Jersey and New York State with the harvest. It is a 1960 grapes of wrath that begins at the Mexican border in California and ends in Oregon and Washington. It is the story of men and women and children who work 136 days of the year and average $900 a year. They travel in buses. They ride trucks. They follow the sun.
Well, I don't know. It don't look like we'll ever get ahead. I guess we'll just have to keep going till we can find something better.
A minister named Cassidy, who works with them, says,
they are just as bad as the slave. Only on name they are not a slave, but in the way they are treated, they are worse than a slave. And somebody has making thousands of dollars out of his sweat. Is that a slave or not?
You heard what he said? Still slaves.
Workers in the sweatshops of the soil. The harvest of shame.
Harvest of shame. Hold on. Here we go.
Nation on earth. David Lowe talks to Mrs. Dobie, 34 years old, mother of 9 children. Mrs. Dobie,
9 kids, 34 years old.
What things do you pick up north?
We pick strawberries and cherries.
Who works with you of this family here?
Everybody except the baby.
Who takes care of them in the field?
Well, they just kindly stay along with us or take care of themselves. The one that can't walk usually stays in the baby buggy.
What is an average dinner for the family?
Well, you mean what do we have in,
Yes.
I cook a pot of beans and fry some potatoes or some corn or something like that.
How many quarts of milk do you buy for the children?
Well, we don't have milk except maybe when we draw our paycheck, we have milk about once a week.
For all these children, you have
The baby she is on the bottle and she uses about 15 cans of milk a week, but the older children have milk about once a week.
Do they like to drink milk, Mrs. Jones?
Yes, they like milk.
The only reason I asked that question, I was quite sure they had milk only once a week.
Just thought they didn't like it, but they like milk, but there's so many, a gallon of milk will make them a glass around, and so we just can't afford it every day.
What do you want most for your children, Mrs. Dobie?
Well, I'd like for them to have a career, whatever they want to be. When they got older, of course, the smaller ones, don't realize yet to know what they'd like to be. But the older girl, she'd like to go to school if she could. Of course, she'd probably be like the boy, have to quit as soon as she's old enough.
Yo, my nigga had gray hairs. Oh, shit. Her son had gray hairs. So listen. I'm going to keep playing that, but listen. She said she want her kids to have careers. She want her kids to have education and careers. You know why? Listen, I'm going to tell you, that is exactly, this 1960, y'all. Americans were so oppressed. They wanted their kids to be free and independent of back in those days. They wanted their kids to be free and independent of independent. So I understand why people got all this independent woman and all these independent people, because their parents were so bad off. Their parents said, hey, go get some money, man. Don't be like me. So I understand that shit, man. It's really crazy. It's really sad. Real quick, I'm going to be off here quick, y'all. I'm going to get off. It's going to be a quick live.
Mrs. Dobie, wouldn't you ever care to have a house of your own?
I'd like to have a house, and we plan to buy one if we could ever get enough to pay down on one. We'd buy one.
Do you think this will ever happen?
Well, it don't seem like it.
She knows she'll never be able to buy a house. Like, come on, man, with the wages, like, it look, y'all, people crazy to think we're so different. Look, with the wages people have today, you'll never be able to buy a home and own a home and do things the traditional way like you used to be able to do back in the days. The world is not the same like it was back in the days. Now, and I'm not saying it's not possible, because if you have two incomes, you and your wife or you and your partner putting in two incomes, y'all could definitely afford a home. It's definitely possible. But just to say, like, off that back in the day, one family, one income shit, oh man, it's not that no more. Real quick, y'all. Real quick, because I'm about to get off here. Like I said, I wasn't supposed to be on here today.
The migrants call it their home, but the circus people call their winter quarters near Sarasota.
Damn, this is serial killer area? That's crazy. Well, just, you know, it's a bunch of them in America, but you got to just stay out the way, man. Stay out the way and get some protection and fire his ass up. Yeah, get some protection. Get you a legal Second Amendment and burn his ass. Clap him. And hope he don't come your way. Shit, that's all you can do. Ready to clap. That's it, man. It's time.
Like this throughout Florida and throughout the South, the 2 to 3 millions move out on their annual migration, which ends in late November.
Right.
They carry with them whatever little they possess, whatever little they are. At the Okeechobee labor camp, while families were preparing to move north, there was still some work in the bean fields. Children, as usual, were left to fend for themselves.
Real quick, that's what I want y'all to see real quick.
Where do you go to school, Jerome? At Okeechobee Elementary School. I see. What is your sister's name?
What's good, SS?
Lois. That's Lois. And what are your other sisters' names? Catherine and Beulah. Catherine and Beulah. What happened to your foot, Jerome? Juvenile had about a wash house. So you drove a nail in out by the wash house. What did your mother do for that? Put some alcohol on it.
God damn.
In this big bed? Yes. What happened? How did you get that hole in that bed?
I ain't shit, man. Hold up.
Rats. Now, Jerome, you are
He said the rat.
Kathy, Beulah, and Lois. Yes. Now, are you going to give them lunch today? Yes. What are you going to feed them? Almost. Do you have any food here to give them? Yes.
Some black eyed peas right there. Listen, y'all. Shit's fucked up. Y'all think shit is a game. Ain't nothing changed, man. You look, niggas still, their mama still at work. Look, shit crazy, man. You see how shit is, man? The kid was taking care of his 3 sisters. Them 3 babies. He was taking care of 3 babies. Look, now I'm gonna hurry up because I gotta get off here, but I'm gonna play y'all his mama. Shit so fucked up, man. It's the same thing. Look, it's the same thing that happened for me. I was so poor I couldn't afford daycare. So slave quarters and wait till I got more work. It's the same thing. Ain't nothing different, y'all. You think this shit is different?
What time did you come out the field this morning? 6 o'clock.
Listen.
What time would you get home?
Listen.
Don't make enough to pay for it. How much does it cost to put them in? 85 cents.
85 cents for daycare.
Eileen, what time did you come out the field this morning? 6 o'clock. What time would you get home? About 3:30, 4 o'clock. 6 this morning, 4 o'clock this afternoon. That's right. How much did you earn? $1. $1? That's right. $1. Is that because the beans were poor quality? That's right. Has this happened before? That's right. How much would your food cost you today? About $2. Aileen, how old are you? 29. How many children do you have?
14 children, y'all, at 29 years old. No contraceptive. They was fucking.
Do you ever think you'll be able to get out of this kind of work? No. All the migrants travel.
Said he asked, do you think you ever be able to get out of this kind of work? No, sir. Fucked up. But look though, like I tell y'all all the time, those people were impoverished, but they raising 14 kids with nothing, and motherfuckers nowadays be complaining with making good, decent money and decent wages and be complaining about bringing one kid into this world. You know what I'm saying? Let me read these comments, y'all, before I get up out of here, man. Bro, I work from 6 to 6 and this American dream is a scam. It is. Exactly. Jesse Wiles, nothing has changed. Exactly, man. That little boy said he was in there living with the rats, man. Listen, I'm about to keep this shit running, y'all. Ain't nothing different, man.
The long journey begins.
No. Hold on. No, let this shit play. Y'all talking about migrants and shit. Look at this shit, yo.
Indianapolis, en route to the fields and orchards of America. Mo has been following the migrants for the past 9 months. Some are freewheelers who travel as a family unit. He met the Parsons family as they were about to leave.
Look, I want y'all to see it's not just black people either. We were all fucked up because there was nothing for us. Just like in the future, there will be nothing for us.
They're not in particular worried about you. They just want their stuff out and you get away as quick as possible. Would you say that you're welcomed when you're needed? Well, that is the only time that you are welcome is when they are needing you. They're friendly and everything, but once they're done with you, well, they'd rather you to move.
Again.
Did they ever ask you to leave their places? Oh, yeah. They tell you if you finish up like tomorrow, well, they had rather you to be out and gone in about 3 days, and that way it'll cut down on their electric bills and all of the other stuff.
You hear that?
What do you want most in this world for you and your family? I'd like for my family to be well, stay together as much as possible. I'd like to be on a farm somewhere out away from many people to where they could attend one church and be interested mostly in one school. And that way I believe they'd all be better satisfied.
Look, he said he wants to be in a farm away from everybody, away from all the bullshit. So his kids could be together, go to one school, go to one church, and he thinks that's what will make them happy. This man was trying to protect his family. And I'm gonna tell y'all something about the 60s and shit that I just realized. You didn't even need housing back then. You pull up on goddamn on the plantation, they had plantation housing for your ass. That's crazy. So that back then, imagine if these people were forced to pay rent and certain shit. Now, there was places that had housing and renting and all that back then. But what I'm saying is for the slave migrant people, for the poor traveling workers, because what they are is traveling workers. They're not migrants. They're traveling workers. So for them, they didn't even have to pay rent and shit like that. They'd pull up and sleep on the barn and sleep. And listen to this shit.
Do you think this will ever happen? Not the rate I'm going now, no. Most of them ride 1,500 to 2,000 miles to work in vehicles owned by crew leaders who recruit the workers for the migration north.
Packed like
This
sardines.
is the Roach family.
Listen to this, y'all.
Mr. Roach, how did you happen to come to this place? Well, I came to Augusta. And I was talking to some people, and they told me to come on down to Waycross and it was real smart work around Waycross, see? Well, how many miles have you been traveling looking for work so far? About 1,600 or something. Mr. Roach, where did you spend the night last night with your family? Over in the woods.
In the woods.
Road just outside in the woods, outside the car. I ask you, sir, what did you have for dinner in your family last night? Well, we had bologna sausage and loaf bread.
Bologna sausage and loaf
Well, that's
bread.
pretty good food for going. How much money do you have in the world right at this moment? Oh, how about $1.45? Well, what do you intend to do about food for your
$1.45.
Well, I've always worked and always figured I could get work and had never been where I couldn't get a little something to do.
You get what I'm saying, y'all? You get what I'm saying? It ain't nothing different. Work, it ain't no work. Now look, now, ooh, American, migrant American traveling worker. Where's your job going to be when they're giving them all to these migrants, to the new slaves, the new traveling workers? You won't have a job, old American migrant. Your job is given away to the new American migrant, the new traveling slave, the new traveling worker. Please wake up and smell the coffee, man. Ain't nothing changed but the damn day, man. Ain't nothing changed but the days, man. All you good job having ass slaves, please humble yourself and realize you're just the one who was able to get the bountiful harvest from Big Mama, who and them was working hard to damn harvest it for you. And the thing about it was, I even thinking about it now, that's how it was in slavery days. People look down at a certain class. Even now, people look down at poor people. Oh, he lives this, he lives here, and he lives there, he lives there. He's this. People looking down at each other. All these fake ideologies, these fake social classes and bullshit, and everybody looking down like they better. We're not better than each other. We're all in the same human experience trying to figure a way. And some of us just are blessed with a little more because our families did a little bit more work or put in a little bit more effort. You know, you can't fault the poor man. You should show the poor man the way or just help the poor man out. Help the poor person out. Show the poor man how to fish. Don't look down on the poor man because the poor man's just like you. The poor man has more resilience and more heart than you. Maybe more humility. Maybe more of this. Maybe more of that. Who knows? Them like these people had. They didn't have no motherfucking money, but they had 14 kids. They had 9 kids. That white lady was 34 years old with 9 kids. A woman wouldn't dare have 9 kids nowadays because they're so damn selfish and damn sorry that they can't even have 9 kids. They don't have the gumption to keep up with them. And that's the society we're living in now. You know, and back in them days, they put the kids to work. The kids was a part of the shit. The kids wasn't just sitting around being losers, eating up all the babies and drinking all the natural flavor sodas and candy. No, fat ass, come on out here and help me work. Get your motherfucking get that shovel over there. Come on, dig this hole. We gotta dig this trench. It's time to get this garden rolling. That's what life was always about. Because our people knew if they didn't have nothing to eat throughout the winter time, your ass was starved. And right now is the winter time, and food is scarce even for me right now. So I'm not gonna sit around and be lying about reality. Like we're all traveling migrants. Some just have settled in and made themselves a little bit more, nestled in and comfortable than others. But we're all traveling migrants. You know, I pray to God that y'all get the message of what I'm trying to put out today. And everybody always wants to, everybody always wants to say I'm just a bearer of bad news and all this. But I pray to God y'all got the message of what I'm trying to say, man. You know, what's good, Big O? Oliver in the house, man. Tell your wife I said, what's up? As George Carlin said, it's called the American dream because you have to be asleep to believe it. Exactly. You got to wake up out this dream and then you pinch yourself and wake up and see it. That's why I keep drinking coffee, because I like to smell the coffee. I like to deal in reality. You know that term, wake up and smell the coffee? That's what I do every day. That's metaphorically. I'm living my life in reality. I don't know what's wrong with people, man. You know, I worked for 14 years and let them go because of a fear game. And and they let me go because of a fear game. I know what you're talking about, the whoops. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Man, let me say this. My daddy worked at the motherfucker at his job at the hospital for 30 some years. He's about to retire. And they told him in order to get the retirement money, he had to. So you know what this motherfucker did? Dun, dun, dun. And God bless us because we're all strong and mighty and healthy, whatever, God bless. But when do we become guinea pigs? No amount of money can change your life. No amount of money can change your life. You'll be in the same position you were in. Only thing money does is provide options. And if your mind ain't healed, that's what's up. If your mind ain't healed, you'll make poor decisions every time. So it don't even matter how much money you have. Heal your mind. Fix your mind. Man, hey, you want to be a guinea pig? Come on. Play it for you. Oh, okay. Say hello to my little friend. Ain't no fucking way, man. To each his own, though. God bless everybody, man. God bless everybody, man. When did he? I just know Tuskegee. I know Ebola. I just know AIDS, HIV. Oh. Monkeys in Africa, they come from Africa. Oh. Or labs in Atlanta. Labs in, oh. Don't play with me, man. That's why I just be getting tired of this dumb shit, because history, if you're like me, and see, this is why the world likes dumb people. This is why the world pays so many billions and jillions and quadrillions and gazillions of dollars to keep you dumb. They want you to listen to shake that ass, bit, pop that pussy, shake that ass till your ass get so. Shake that ass till you can't no more. They want you to listen to that and listen to dumb shit all day long. So you won't know nothing about your history. Because guess what? My history tells me, and it's not my history, it's world history. World history tells me you issued these whoops to these people back in the day, they all got smallpox and syphilis. Then when you gave them the smallpox and syphilis, you let it burn. You say, and you let it burn. You say that you love her, and you really know everything used to matter. It don't matter no more. They let that shit burn like Usher. They said, let them niggers burn. Excuse my language, YouTube. I'm a black man. Let them burn. They came back months. My shit fell off. My shit burned. My shit on fire. It's whole fire. Yes, and look, and I wish I had the internet to pull it up, but I don't. My shit is, my fucking phone is off. I'm on the backup phone. So look, the nigga said, after they let him burn, they came back and let him in and said, well, what do you feel like? Well, let me see. Can I say it? Put on your pants. Let me see. Pee in this cup. Let me see. Here, let me give you this. Oh, it feels good now. So you gave me the call. So you gave me you gave me the effect and you had the cause. I mean, you gave me the cause and you had the effect. You gave me the problem, but you had the solution. Oh, y'all niggas want to keep that cycle going. You think you think time changed? Only thing that got better is technology, baby. That's it. Time ain't changed. Technology is just better. That's it. Niggas is more smarter and shit is more easy accessible, and your ass is dumber because you got more things to look at other than the truth. Niggas don't know nothing. Oh, I'm gonna go back to I'm gonna go back. Listen there. I'm gonna stay here. That's why niggas be stuck in cities. You stuck in the city because you stuck on that slave plantation. When you could be a traveling migrant and move and travel. Niggas be stuck. I like this plantation. They got shopping malls, streets, lights, neighborhood, shopping parks. It's a beach. It's a tree. It's a swing. Get your fucking plantation ass out of here. They got $1 billion plantations set up to keep your ass in one spot. So you won't be a traveling migrant, because if Americans still traveled for work, then there would be no set up storefronts like that. It'd be like few towns like back in the days, like big towns, and niggas would be like, hey, I heard about so-and-so. Just like nowadays, hey, I heard New York has got a lot of opportunities. Hey, I heard Charlotte, North Carolina got a lot of opportunities. I heard this town got a lot of opportunities. So niggas run to get opportunity. Traveling fucking migrants. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Ain't nothing new under the sun. They keep telling you that. They done told you that since the beginning of time, too. Ain't nothing new under the sun. So I love y'all, man. I hope y'all got the message, man. It's going to continue. The cycle continues because y'all ain't going to break the mold. People like me going to tell you the game, and you still ain't going to break the mold. So, hey, let the cycle continue. Whoosh, Toby! Whoosh, Toby! And I'm a slave, too. I love doing what I do for money. You feel what I'm saying? I do love providing service for money. I do. But you can't Toby me, though. I'm a Toby myself. You get what I'm saying? It's your big homie, Big Bad, man. Wake up and smell the coffee, man. Ain't nothing changed, man. Plantation still plantating. And your ass ain't goddamn doing nothing but working for McDonald's or IBM or CBS or Louis or this and that or different. When you wear, that's why when you work at a company, they make you wear the what? Uniform. The what? The shirt. To what? To brand. So what? You're marketing, promoting, and branding this business and promoting this business to bring customers to this business. So you're a walking billboard. You're a walking banner. You're a walking damn. Walking brand. I love y'all so much, man. We gonna wake up one day, man. Some of us already have, but we still in the system, man. You know, it ain't shit you could do until you rise above, man. But love y'all, man. Wake up and smell the coffee, man. Big home, Big Bad, man.